tonight I'm going to make my favorite salmon recipe that I found on noblepig.com just because I got a new air fryer for Christmas, and I posted this to my practices group site and they all seem to love the looks of it, so wanted to share it as well. So I just take a salmon fillet. This is wild caught because in the seafood business it's what I like, and it's wild caught salmon and it's thawed out. It had been frozen. And I've been putting it on tin foil just because then it saves me a mess in my air fryer. So all I'm doing is taking a little seasoning salt. We have a big thing from Costco of Johnny's, and I just kind of sprinkle it on there. Not a ton because I'm trying to not have too much salt. I've got like a 5 or a pepper seasoning blend that I put a bunch of that on it to just add a little bit of flavor, kick it up. And then some paprika. So then that's sprinkled on top of there. And that whirring for my air fryer is it's preheating at 350. So the nice thing about air fryers is you can just take the little basket out anytime. So I'm going to take it out and just put it on a hot plate. And I'm going to kind of curl up my stuff, so again, if there's any of the good oils, it's not dripping into the bottom of my pan. So I'm going to take it, drop it in there because the basket is hot. Sometimes I just put a little oven mitt on, but living on the edge here. So in it goes, just that easy. And then I'm not even using, mine has pre-programmed for fish, but I'm just going to do it, it says 390, so I'm going to turn it off and turn it up maybe to 390, and then off it goes. So I'm going to bake that for just 7 minutes, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, so the timer just buzzed, the air fryer turned off automatically, and look at that beauty. That was 7 minutes from counter to plate. So now what I'm going to do, since of course that's a hefty serving, I'm going to get my scale out. I'm going to set it there and grab my salmon out with my little oven mitts. And then I will kind of choose, I'm guessing that's going to be about 2 ounces, but let's see. A little extra, so I'll just kind of chop that off. Yep, 2.2 is close enough for me tonight. So dinner is served. Hey everybody, today's kind of funny. It's just a rainy, dreary winter day here, and I'm kind of feeling blue. This morning the scale was great to me. I've been kind of following the needs. Had my protein shake this morning, so I've already got like a ton of protein in. I shouldn't have no energy, but I do. I'm feeling just really lethargic and just kind of blue. So the way I'm going to address that today is I'm going to pile up another donation, and this one's going to go to a good friend of mine. She visits a country that is very impoverished and really goes to take care of a lot of women and families there, and she had kind of put a shout out the other day for if anyone has any extra clothes, she would love to take them down and give them away to the women there. And they're in particular need of plus size clothes. Despite not making a lot of money in the area they're in, the plus size clothing is really expensive. So I said, hey, I'm your girl. So I'm gonna bag up some things now and just hope that the feeling of giving to other people, getting rid of some clothes I don't need, and just doing something kind of productive will help me kind of get out of my funk. But you know, we've all got funky days. So I'm just going to go with it, not overthink it, just stick to my plan. Probably exercise a little extra tonight. Hopefully those endorphins will kick in. I have noticed that despite my hip hurting a little more after I exercise, my mood gets better. So that kind of offsets the hip hurting, but been digging on BioFreeze, and overall my hip's feeling better just in everyday life. But you know, I'm still like bone on bone. I still am looking at probably needing it replaced at some point, but my goal is to just delay that as long as possible and maybe just take that off the table altogether. So anyway, all that to say, I'm gonna do something fun and good for people today. Well, that was fun. That is a big, hefty bag full of clothes that I hope just bring joy and happiness and meet someone else's need where they are. And I'm really just excited to just kind of get rid of my funk today, and also just do something good for somebody else. So, you know, I just want to keep this real, and not every day is amazing and I feel great and all of that. There's still life and hormones and weather and just real life hard stuff. What's funny, I can't really identify why I'm kind of blue today, but I am. So we're just going with it.